Hi guys, welcome to the 8th episode of RVC. In this week, we explore how to make money using YouTube automation, which is essentially creating a faceless YouTube channel that can monetize over time. The niche that I picked for this week's mission is the history/education niche. The reason I chose the niche is because I wanted a niche that can generate good amount of income, but didn't necessarily want to do finance or self-improvement because I find there are too many competition in those niches. The other reason I chose this is because my partner is a history enthusiast or nerd, you may say, who knows some interesting history facts. I thought I could leverage his knowledge to create a YouTube channel that talks about history. For the first question about estimate the RPMs and CPMs of the history and education niche that I've chosen, based on a quick research with ChatGPT, the niche that I chose, which is history/education, has a CPM cost per mile from $4 to $15 with some reaching $20 depending on the specific audience. So audience from UK, US, and Canada generally have higher ad spends, which will increase that as well. And the RPM, which is revenue per mile, revenue earned after YouTube takes its cuts, which is usually 45%. It's about $2 to $7 USD. However, this can also increase depending on the high engagements, longer video formats, or multiple ad placements. So I do see potential in this, and I would like to make a channel that would generate me money. So the second question is, how would I build videos on a regular schedule, and what tools and processes would I use? So at the moment, I'm planning to upload once a week, which is probably not a lot, but I think it's something that I can commit to and try to build it up from there to build a momentum. With this recent video that I've done, I've used InVideo, which is a tool where you can write a prompt and it generates the entire video. So the tutorial I saw was basically it write a prompts of talking about this city, Amsterdam, and different things to do as a tourist, and then it just generates a 10 minutes video for Amsterdam, and then they just upload it to the YouTube, which is super easy. So I tried using that tool. The only downside is you cannot change it yourself manually. So once the video is created, you have a little text box where you can give it instruction, like ask it to add subtitle or change the female voice instead. Different little instruction, but you can't actually change anything manually yourself. I came across this on a video and I thought it was super easy to use. I didn't have much time to do the mission, so I thought that was a good solution. I used a URL from a YouTuber. So if you go to YouTube and search InVideo versus Pictory, there's this guy that came out that explains the difference, and then in the description of that video, it gives you a little link for a free 10 minutes of video to generate by using InVideo. So check it out if you want to explore the tool. The other option is Pictory, which I'm interested in looking into for my next video, as there seems to be a bit more flexibility on changing things. I can actually click on the picture and change it the way I want it. However, it seems like the quality is slightly lower than InVideo, but I have to explore it to find out more. I also want to do some materials around the Chinese history and Asian history, as I feel like they're normally not translated into English, but I may be wrong because I haven't done any research into that. It's just an idea that I have in the mint at this point. The third question is if I prefer evergreen or topical content. Why? Topical, sorry. I prefer evergreen topic, something like your history stories or how to, something that's really boring, it's always the same, because it just makes it easy to copy and create rather than have to constantly keep up with the trends all the time. It's easy to follow and plan out your content and pre-plan everything, whereas for topical content, it normally requires a lot of time and research on the different facts and opinions, and it's not always as straightforward. It also doesn't have good long-term potential, whereas for evergreen content, it has long-term value, which is once you create the video, it attracts viewers over time, which then generate consistent traffic for months or even years to come. And the other good point with evergreen topic is that passive growth. So it accumulates views steadily, providing long-term monetization opportunities and a more stable income. It also have SEO benefit. They rank well in YouTube search over long term. With proper optimization, these videos have better chances of appearing in search result and recommended lists. And finally, and the most important benefit of evergreen content is it's less competition. So if you put a bit more effort into making it look nice, you have better chances of standing out comparing to the finance and self-improvement and all those niche. So that's my feedback and reflection for the YouTube automation mission. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.